So the bit probably most of you are hanging out for is what on earth do you post? Okay, you've got your setup right. You need to create shareable content. You need to create content that people care about, that people share about. You know, social media is visual, so your visual posts are going to be the ones that get the most interaction. Those of you that have heard me present before, you know, social media is like a dinner party. Imagine you guys are out at a dinner party with your friends that are not dentists. Okay? If you stand there and you say, me, I do this, I do this, I do this, do you think people will hang around for long? Probably not. If you say, oh, you know, hi, I'm Carolyn, this is what I do, and did you know, and this is really funny, and here's an interesting fact, and have a variety of things that you talk about, do you think that might be more interesting for somebody? And how about if you're there and you ask people questions? Can you see? Okay. You need to have a mixture of posts and engagement on your social media channels. All right. You need to share interesting facts, something amusing, things about the team. Okay. You need to have that mix. Now, imagine you're at the dinner party, again, with non-dental friends. Do you get your camera out and go, look at these procedural photos that I did today? Ever? Okay. If it's not okay at a dinner party, it's not okay on social media. Who here is sharing procedural images? Okay, it's social media, social, okay? So, going back to who is your ideal target, if you are a specialist and you're on social media and your target are other, you know, clinicians, go for it. Otherwise, it's not okay. Your patients do not want to see the scary photos. And one of the main reasons people don't come to the dentist is because they are scared of pain. Do you think procedural photos are going to help that?
What about
No.
some sort of photos like plastic dentistry?
Absolutely. Before and after. Yes, for sure. Not while we're having it done. Okay? I'll show you some of my favourite procedural photos later if you're lucky. Okay? So here we go. Here are some ideas, some inspiration, you know, just to start think about what you can post. Okay? I'm going to give you some ideas, some inspiration, some examples about what you could be doing in your practice. So number one is post about what makes you different. All right? Back to the corporates. You're not the corporates. What are you doing that they're not? Okay? So, this practice has hot towels.
We've got those.
Yay! Are you posting about them?
Not yet, we've just got.
Okay, so tomorrow you'll be posting about your hot towels. Noise cancelling headphones. Ushi, tea,
Weighted blankets.
and your weighted blankets. Are you posting about them?
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay. What else are you guys doing? Okay, that your competitors are not. What makes you different? Practice down in Victoria, that he has renovated his practice, and all of the old beams from his previous practice he's made into candle holders. They're stunning. Branded. Post about them. What are you doing that makes you different? Okay, posts that show that you care. All right, you guys, I know, are involved in your local communities. Now, how are you giving back? So this practice goes overseas every year. In fact, they've just come back and their posts are just incredible. Yeah. All right. This one is just collecting shoes, okay, and sending them over, and there are the photos, okay? What do you guys do to support your local community or your overseas community? Talk about it. You know, people really value a practice or a business that's giving back. All right? So post about what makes you different, how you're helping, what you're doing in the community. Okay? So promotions, events. If you are running promotions or if you are running events, obviously you need to be talking about it, but don't just say it once. Don't just say, hey, it's our birthday, come to the event. You know, post and talk and, oh, you know, great, we're packing the goodie bags and, you know, we're picking the bottles of wine. You know, we're tasting the cupcakes for the day. Post, post, post. Make stories about your events. Don't just do, hey, it's next week, everybody come. Does that make sense? You know, what you're doing in the practice, just make sure that you're getting the maximum out of. Offers, and I'll talk more about offers. Offers and promotions are very important in social media. I'll talk about that when we talk about boosting and posting. And then posts that entertain or cause excitement, okay? And this could be, you know, the babies. This one I love. I think it's awesome. This is what you guys should be doing. Yeah? Something that is just a little bit different. Go on.
Is it okay to post cartoons? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. If they are appropriate, that appeal, absolutely. It's all part of the mix. All right, there are many, many things that you can be doing. All right, so these are the kind of posts. And truly, the posts that have yours and your team's photos on will be the ones that get the most interaction. Okay? And you also need to put those links back to your website, because SEO, where your website is ranked, is really important. So you need to be, and on a weekly basis I would recommend, put something back, post back to your website, put that link back to your website.
So what about things like, say, posting cartoons and things?
Yeah.
And you get that content from somewhere. Where do you go with copyright or anything like
Just
that?
be careful. You know, my view is create it yourself, and I'll talk more about stock images and getting images. So you need to point people back to your website. So look at your website and actually think about what people care about. Yeah? Do they want to know that you're a preferred provider? If you are, I'm guessing that your potential patients probably would like to know that. So post it. Post the link back to your website. Okay? You know, if you're offering payment options, post back to your website. So good practice is once a week, post back to your website.
Frequency, you said once a week?
Yeah, once a week. So one post a week, link back to your website. You know, find out about our veneers. Here's the website. Have a look at our gallery. Here's the website. Just once a week. Good practice. Okay, because it's important for SEO. So quotes. Who here is using inspirational quotes? Quotes about their practice, quotes about their business. So this is what we've done for our practices, is we believe statements about the practice, and we will create artwork for the practice that gets posted once a week. The ones that get the most interaction will always be the ones with the actual team photos. So there's one on the left, that's the actual team. One on the right, it's using stock images. You know, if you haven't got professional photos, stock images are good enough, but you will get more interaction. But can you see how these are both branded? You know, and they're saying something about the practice.
How do you put that branding on the picture?
I have clever designers that do it. But I will show you some tools later. But how, it's not easy, truthfully.
Yeah.
You need a clever person that can,
Photographs are not good for me.
okay?
Cool.
You know, and this is where there's things that are easy for practice, and then it gets a little bit more difficult. And that's where, you know, the practices that want to go to this level, that's where we get involved, because it's like, okay, we want fully branded posts, we want to look professional, that's where we can step in. You know, if you've got somebody on your team that is good at playing with technology, could be a way to go. And then sharing other people's posts, all right, because you guys are not islands. You don't just have your little practice there and you're, you know, sit there in your ivory tower. You know, you're part of a community. So share, and it might be sharing community announcements. So the first seminar I did in Melbourne was actually the beginning of Dental Health Week. So all the guys in the room went, oh, Dental Health Week. And I'm like, post, quick, share. You know, the ADA's got all of this information. It's too late for you guys. Okay? But share other people's information. Dental Health Week, perfect example. This one, you know, in the community, there's an expo. Share others' posts. Because if you start sharing the local GP's post, you know, this is great information, what do you think might happen? Think they might start sharing back, or they might start commenting on your post and liking your post and getting more interaction. Okay? Likewise, taking photos of, hey, I'm at the local coffee shop. Tag the local coffee shop.
With our Christmas party.
There you go.
Tagged in the restaurant.
Yeah, absolutely.
So then people could see.
Yeah, because you are part of a community. You're going to know the other businesses. So know them online. Create the relationship online. And then videos. Who here is doing videos? Facebook Live? Anybody else?
Considering I hate cameras.
Here's me with two cameras pointing at me. I hate cameras.
This is the best.
Yeah,
I've got the 5001, I use this now.
yeah. So I'm not suggesting. And I don't have a video of the singing dentist because people start throwing things at me nowadays. Okay, so I'm not suggesting that you become Australia's version of the singing dentist. Okay.
He's an icon.
He is pretty cool, I have to say. But this is a practice that came to one of my seminars, and we did some consulting work with them, and they said, okay, just teach us how to do video, show us what to do. And they got one of their team that was happy to stand in front of a camera, and they just started posting videos. You know, frequently asked questions. How do I brush my children's teeth? And look, nearly 3,500 views, 43 people shared this post. And there were pages and pages and pages of comments. So you do not need to be, you know, the singing dentist, and you don't need to be George Clooney. Be nice. Okay? You know, but again, your ideal patient. Back to your ideal patient. What do they care about? What do they want to see? What do they want to know? You know, if a little practice in Mackay can do this, because one of their team is brave enough to stand in front of a camera, because it only needs one. Okay? Facebook is promoting videos. Facebook wants you to go live. And weirdly enough, because Facebook is always changing, this popped on to my phone this week. Okay, Facebook Watch. Well, we think it's called Facebook Watch because me and my delivery manager spent about half an hour trying to work out what it was that had just arrived on my phone. So this week, Facebook is starting a new option, which are videos. I'll show you on my phone.
Is it a different app?
No, it's the Facebook app. I'll show you. We'll do some segments where I actually use my phone and I'll show you. But yeah, exactly. Yeah. So the people that I've liked, I'll show you. In fact, should I have a go and see if I can plop in now? Okay. Go technology. Okay, it's worked. Okay, see, who was I saying to earlier that all of my Facebook feed is just dentistry, so there's the proof. Okay, so this bit here, my pointer working, yay, there, is brand new. So my delivery manager didn't have it on her phone. So I'm going to click on that. Okay, and it has top videos for me. Stream. And then pages you follow. So guys, if your patients are following you, okay, literally. So I went into here, then I clicked on see all.
And what if you open it and it's all complete not a crap?
Then you can unfollow it. You can customize. Here we go. See, all my friends are dentists. Okay, so here's the proof. You know, if last week Facebook Live and Facebook videos were important, opportunity, guys, true, because this is new. And just like Google AdWords, when Google AdWords came out, it was very, very cheap. Now it's eye-wateringly expensive. Facebook, when Facebook first came out, you could get, you know, huge interactions. So, you know, my job is to find out more about this and to let you guys know. But it's here. You know, video is really important. And if you can find that brave person in your practice that's willing to stand in front of the camera, go for it. Really? Okay. So just a quick one on Instagram. So back to Instagram, it is very, very aesthetics based. So we've stolen some from Dr. I've forgotten his name. Dr. Craig?
Let's just call him
Dr.
Love.
Dr. Love. Okay, so this is Dr. Love. And this is a perfect example of somebody who has 64,000 people. Okay, so learn, guys. You know, he has a great mix of the people in the practice with his branding. Yeah. We're all young and we're all gorgeous because that's his target market. Aesthetics, before and after. Yeah, beautiful. And then this is what people aspire to be young and beautiful. That's his target market. It's great, isn't it? It's great, and actually, that's really quite simple. Don't you think? There's nothing really rocket science here. It's just been planned. Okay. So another one. Here he is, Dr. Love again. Okay, sharing other people's photos. So lo and behold, he gets people to come into his practice. Yeah. Have those photos, take the selfies, put them on their own feeds, and then share them. Patient, post it, you share it. Okay? It's about having a strategy. It's about having a thought process behind what you're posting. And my favorite video. This is one step better than scary. It's scary videos. Mel has now died. Okay? This.
Why would you do that?
It's just not okay, okay? It's not okay. This is on Instagram. What have we just learnt about Instagram, guys? It's all about aesthetics. It's all about beauty. Okay? People are scared. Don't make them more scared, please. I am going to get some t-shirts printed that says, I pledge never to put a scary photo up on my social media platform. Who's taking the pledge? Yeah, okay, don't do it. So, you need to plan. You need to think about what you're going to post. Because I'm guessing that nobody in this room and nobody I know is full of inspiration that they can pop out of bed every day and go, I know what I'm going to post today. Here it is. Every single day. Impossible? So you need a plan. So, number 1, your month. Okay? What's happening this month? Is it Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, Dental Health Week? Is there anything happening this month that you can post about? Then think about the days that you're going to post. So decide, do you want to post 7 days a week, 5 days a week, 3 days a week, 5 times a day? Okay, make a decision as a practice how often you want to post. And pick the days. And it might be, to begin with, we're going to try and post on a Monday and a Wednesday, on a Friday. Okay. Yeah. And we know that in October we've got Halloween. Hey, Halloween, guys, it's a gift to dentists. Okay. How many things can you post in October about the evils of sugar? Okay. Okay. Think about your month. Just plan your month. Sit down. And then have a formula. Okay, so you've thought about what days you're going to post. And then think about what you're going to post. Okay, and stick to the days. So it might be every Monday I'm going to do something funny. Every Wednesday I'm going to do a video. Every Friday I'm going to do before and after. An informative fact, a link back to your website. Okay? So I will be able to send this to you so you can sit down and you can start to plan your posts. Can everybody see that? Their eyesight's probably better than mine. So start thinking about it. In fact, my eyesight is truly terrible. Okay? So what you can do, here we go, glasses, so I can read it. Let's see if I can read it. Can't read it. Okay, so holidays. Okay, so first one is holidays. What's happening, what notable events. Okay, health, what health information can you post? Pictures of your team. Okay, team photos. Ask a question or answer a question. Frequently asked questions. There's your links back to your website. Okay, informative health quotes. Can you see how much easier it is when you've actually got a plan?
Yeah.
And then for a month, you only have to think of, 4 informative things I want to tell patients. Evils of sugar, evils of sugar, evils of sugar. Halloween, don't do it. Yeah? Okay. Here's a good one. Team photos make the difference. They really do. So, lo and behold, you don't have to take a photo every Wednesday, guys. Walk into your practice and take 20 photos. Okay? Just walk around and get the photos, and then, lo and behold, you've got your photos saved for every Wednesday.
But what if everybody really hates having their photos taken?
Then that is a problem. That is a problem, because the photos that get, or the posts that get most interaction on social media are the ones of your team. So it's a problem. So this is where you have the conversation and you say, would you mind closing the door? Sorry. Thanks. You can't force your team to be on photos, but you can explain how important it is and how you'd really like it.
We just use the ones that like
Or you use the ones that like the
the
photos.
selfie queens.
Exactly. Absolutely.
have one or two.
Yeah.
We've got a few.
Yeah, and there will be. And actually, if the team members that don't want to be on see all of these posts and the fun and how good it is, they might warm up, or they might not.
Yeah.
True? You can't force anybody. So, I've given you lots and lots and lots of ideas. want you to spend a couple of minutes and actually think about what you could post, and think about how many days a week you want to post and what makes you different. Just do a download of the thoughts you've got now, so that when you go back to the practice, you've got some ideas. Everybody got some good ideas down? Okay. I'm going to move us through because, as I said, it's probably a week-long course that we're cramming in, so forgive me for pushing through. So question is how do you get good images? Social media is a visual platform. Do not steal other people's images, all right? The easiest one is to take your own photos, all right? Get a release form, please. Okay, so if you're taking pictures of your team, pictures of your patients, just make sure that you get a release form signed. Because the last thing you want to do is somebody say, I actually never gave you permission to put that on social media. Nobody wants to be in that situation, okay? So, stock images. Is everybody aware that if you do Google Images and you see all those fabulous photos, you do not own them, you cannot use them? Okay, I'm going to repeat that. When you go to Google and you Google images and there are images on there, you cannot use them. You have not purchased them. You have not taken those photos. They are not yours to use. An example of this was a guy that came to me and said, oh, look, I really want you to do my website. And I'm like, fine. And I didn't hear back from him. Fine. And I saw he'd done a website himself. A few months later, he phoned me and he said, I've got a letter from Getty Images. Getty Images have said that 2 of the images on my site belong to them. I haven't paid them and I owe them $10,000 each. He said, what do I do? And I said, well, did you pay for them? Well, no. Do they belong to Getty Images? Well, yes. Then he had to pay. Okay? Do not steal photos. Take your own or buy or get free photos from the right websites, okay? So, in answer to your question, where do you get images from? These are 2 sites, and remember you'll get the slides. Shutterstock and iStock Photo are 2. There's many, many, many websites that you can get images taken, okay? But those are 2 that are really good. There are also these sites which are free stock images. Photographers have put images up there that you can use license free. You do not have to pay for them. There is no excuse for you to steal images that do not belong to you. The ultimate is to get somebody like Mel into your practice and take your own photos and get, half a day's worth of images that you can then use and reuse and reuse and reuse. That is the dream. This is the next best thing, okay? You will always get better interaction from actual photos of your team. So if you have got the budget, professional photography is absolutely the way to go. If you haven't, please buy your own images. Question?
Just taking them of your, Luke's ones, obviously he's taking them of patients.
Yep.
That quality of photo is being just taken with an iPhone.
The ones that I showed you.
Yeah.
So the ones that we'd created into artwork.
No, ones that he's just taken with patients.
Yeah. Yeah, they will just be with an iPhone. But the ones that you saw that we'd created with the artwork, those are professional photography shoots. So when you're using images, make sure that you know what images you're using. So if it is a quick happy snap, hey, here's me the patient, it's fine. Okay? But if you're trying to have, professional ones and you've done it with your iPhone and the lighting's bad, it's not going to translate. So there's different uses of photos, relaxed, casual, hey, we just did it round practice, or these are our professional shots. Now, still on the same conversation, and this is where we all get really excited. Tell me why you cannot use these stock images.
Because they're not something that's actually been done in your practice.
Correct. These are in breach of APRA. All right, well done. Okay, these are not true clinical images of work that has been done in your practice. Okay, so these breach APRA regulations and $5,000 to $10,000 fine to breach APRA. And truly, if I got $1 for every time I saw these on a practice website or social media, I'd probably be rich by now. Okay? Who here is using them?
No, but what about things like quick straight teeth and bits and pieces
That send them through.
then send you a media pack?
If they've got something that is truly not a before and after, don't use it. And also be careful with the media packs. There was a practice up in Brisbane but said that we got this from one of the whitening companies. And they said, oh, we've been using it for years. And it's like, whoa, maybe they didn't know years ago. And maybe the media pack that they're sending out now doesn't have these breaches on. But at the end of the day, you are responsible for the marketing of your practice. You need to know when you're in breach of the APRA regulations and when you're not. So, we were sent it and I used it and I thought it was okay isn't going to wash with APRA, truly. So, if you're using clinical images, make sure that they are your clinical images, okay? Nothing photoshopped. So, here's some tools, okay? Some apps that we like playing with, and I can show you how much time have we got. I'll show you a few, if that's okay. So we'll just play. Is that okay, that we all have a play? Don't worry, I'm going to keep it there. This is the gold slide. So who here knows what boomerang is? Okay. So people say, I don't know what to post and I don't know how to make interesting posts. All right. We're going to do a boomerang, everybody. Anybody that is willing to be involved. Okay, who wants to be involved in a boomerang?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so anybody who wants to be involved in a boomerang and find out about boomerang, jump up, come somewhere, because we're all squished in, there's no space. Here.
Do we need to download apps or anything?
No, I'm going to boomerang you on my phone, as they say. Come on, everybody. Melbourne, everybody did it. Have we got? Yeah, everybody up. Come on, yeah. This is what happens when we cram everybody into the room, you see. Stand over here. Those behind, you can boomerang behind. Make it a bit easier. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, so that's boomerang. Let me show you, and let's see if we can get the technology working again.
But what's the difference between doing boomerang and just simply doing a video?
Boomerang is an image, so it's treated like an image. It's easier for people to do. So if you go, come on guys, let's have a team photo, and you do a boomerang, it's more interesting than just a team photo. And it's easier to do than, okay, let's just stand in front of the video and say something. That captures literally, what was that, 2 seconds, 3 seconds? Let me see if I can get the technology working again. Let's see if we can play it. There we go. You're live on screen. Okay?
Yeah.
So can you see it's just a bit more interesting?
It is.
Okay? So it just a bit more interaction and it's easy, okay? So what I'm trying to do is give you some ideas of what to post. I'm just going to take a few little snaps now, okay? All right, let's do another, and this is where, come on, technology. So here's another tool that I love, and this is where I have to put my glasses on so I can drive it properly. All right, so we are going to do, which one should we do? Okay, this one is pretty clever. So ripple, okay. In fact, I'm going to do one before ripple. Has anybody seen the really weird photos, the Snapchat ones, where people have kind of got ears and sparkles and things? Okay, who would like to join me on tonight's photo? Come on, who's brave? Yeah, okay, all of us, let's see if we can do all of it. Okay, come. Okay. Come on. Because it can make you look younger as well, which obviously is why I use it all the time.
It's a really good filter with bunny ears.
What app is this one?
Okay. Okay.
Are you bunny?
Okay, come on, Robert, come and join the bunnies.
The bunny is. Go away, it's for free.
No, we can do. We can. Come on, let's go. Come on, Robert. There we go. Okay,
Kind.
come. Okay.
That's cool.
Okay.
One looks cuter with the bunny ears.
All right, I will show. Okay, so this one is called, I'll show you. Okay, can you see that we've now turned into bunnies? Okay, so it's just a bit of fun. Okay, the app, and I'll show you, saving it. That was Beauty Plus. Beauty Plus. Okay. All right. So it's, you know, you say you're bored and you don't know what to post. They're just a few tools. Okay, I'm going to show you two more quickly. Ripple. Okay, I'll show it to you. I'll go back again. Got it. So you can see Ripple, this one here. This is amazing. Okay. So you know how we talked about videos, getting more interaction? I'm going to go into Ripple. There we go. That was my discard. That was my Brisbane Ripple. Okay, so I'm going to create this from the photos I've taken tonight. So I'm going to add my photos in. Okay. So I've just added those in. And then, literally, across the top, I'm going to pick. Can you see how it's made a little mini video? Okay, in fact, I forgot to put my words in, so I'm going to put, we love dental marketing. I'm very original. Okay. So you can literally just create a collage of images. And it's all there. Sorry? Saves it. And this is a free app. Okay, so everything I'm showing are free apps.
So does the Ripple watermark come up on the
Yep, it does. But who cares? I mean, really? You know, you can pay $20 a month not to have it. So there's all of these different types. So you were saying about how do you do watermarks. So which one should we go for? Should we go for this one?
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah. Okay, and literally you then go through and you say I want an animated one. And then it will record, it's saying recording, so it's creating it and it's downloading it. Okay? So it's creating the image or creating the video on my phone. And then I can post it. All right? So I've got it linked to all my social media posts, so I'm just going to go. This is where it tries to sell me stuff, obviously. Loving social media and all things dental marketing. Yeah. Easy? Share. Okay. Do you think that is something that you can do? It's pretty easy, isn't it? Okay, and these are all free apps. Okay, so it's creating it, it's uploading it to, what did I choose, 3 or 4 platforms? Yeah. Easy. Okay. Right. I'll come out of that. And then the final one that I just want to show you is aviary. Where are you? Okay, so this one. So has everybody heard aviary? Okay, so it's Adobe. So it's an Adobe app. And this is where you can take your fairly ordinary photo and you can do pretty cool things. And this is where Mel would go, yeah. Pretty cool, but not as cool as me, I know. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to take this photo here, okay? And I can enhance it, so I can create the improve the definition, so that looks a little bit better, okay? Then, and just to prove that there's a reason that I am not behind the camera, I will now show you that this is not something that I would ever post on Facebook, but you can crop it easily, so if it's not quite right, you can crop it. You can adjust the colors. It's basically everything that you think you could do on the Adobe apps, okay? But the bits I love is you can add some stickers. Okay, so this is obviously nothing that's ever going to be used. You know, we can put some moustaches on here. You know, you beauty, okay? We can put a nice frame because I am truly artistic. That this proves why I'm not a graphic designer. Okay. What else can we do? So you can basically do so many things on this. Just.
Have you gone in through the app, Carolyn?
Sorry?
Do you go in through the app?
Yeah.
Click on aviary?
Yeah.
And it picks up your photographs.
You pick it. Yeah. So this is where you can create, if you have somebody that's artistic that is not me, there we go, girl power. You know, you can just take an ordinary photo and you can play around with it and make it look better than the photo that I've taken, okay, so that's not an example of something that you should use because it is, but taking an ordinary photo and making it look less ordinary. Okay, so there's a few apps. Has that given you some ideas, some inspiration to kind of play with some things back in the practice? Because it shouldn't be hard, okay? Tonight is about giving you some ideas, and there's a couple more word swag, so if you want to put those inspirational quotes together, word swag is how to do it. Diptych is if you've got images and you want to do a collage of, you know, more than one photos, that's good. Content creator is a similar one to word swag where you can put words over images. Does that help?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So imagine that we've got some inspiration now. We've done our planning, we know what days we're going to do it. We've got some call outs, which means that we can create some images in bulk, okay, because I don't want you to sit there every day and do it. I want you to kind of go, right, we're going to create some images, some videos, so you can post. Is everybody aware that you can actually schedule posts? That you don't have to post. So you know how we went back and we said, right, we're going to post on a Monday, a Wednesday and a Friday. You do not have to post physically yourself on a Monday and a Wednesday and a Friday.
Debbie, because now she's going to make me do all of it.
Okay, that's why you're here.
She was going to take Mondays.
Oh, okay, so on Monday you can schedule it for the whole of the week. How about that? Okay, so there are many tools that you can use to schedule. Okay, there's things Hootsuite, Buffer, Facebook. Okay, if you schedule a post, it's going to save you time. True? It's going to mean that you're actually posting in a consistent way because you've got your plan and you know what you're doing in October and you can do it. Do you want me to show you how to post, to schedule a post?
Yeah, please.
Yeah? Is everybody okay with that? So the easiest way to post and schedule your post in Facebook is actually on Facebook. You know, there's all of these clever tools, and if you're posting like I do to 25,000 platforms as 25,000 people, you maybe need something a little bit more complicated. But actually, if you're posting to Facebook, then posting via Facebook is the best thing. So I will show you how to post.
Platforms are you posting to?
Oh, because there's many me's, you see. There's My Dental Marketing, and then there's Carolyn Dean Author, and then there's Carolyn Dean, and then there's My Dental Marketing on Instagram, and then there's and then there's Carolyn S. Dean on. So there's, you know, and then there's LinkedIn. So we have to, and then obviously posting on behalf of our clients. We need a tool. I can't have somebody going, okay, and then now the next person. So for me, I need that. So here we go. This is the official me, the business me on social media. Oh, it's not because you can't see it. There you go. Here we go. All right. So this is my author page, which is the official me. So literally, I'm going to write something. So I'm going to go into my photos, and I'm going to pick the favorite bunny photo. Okay. And I'm going to say dentists or bunnies.
Nummies.
Autocorrect. Okay. So, do you want me to show you what I'm doing here? So then I go into share, just like a regular post. All right. Then, can you see it says share now? Literally, I don't want to share now. Okay, I want to schedule. All right. And then I'm going to pick the time. All right, and I'm going to pick it to 8 o'clock tonight. Okay, and then I click on share post. And that's it. So that will be scheduled. How easy was that?
And can you do more, like you can do
Yep.
as many as you want?
So I'm going to schedule another one. Okay, so I'm going to... Yep, so imagine that you've got your 20 posts and you know, imagine that you've got your 4 posts and you're going to post every Wednesday. Okay, so I'm going to do another one. I'm going to go here like this because this will be really artistic. Look at that. Okay. Weird. Okay. And then I'll go social media fun. Again, share, remember? Share now. Nope, I want to schedule it. And I'm going to do it tomorrow at 8 a.m.